It is incredible how they have security and managers guarding the last people in line. This is wild. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Magic Kingdom for the first ever park visit of 2023. Today, my friends, we are here at the Magic Kingdom saying farewell to Splash Mountain. It is January 22nd and today is the final operating day of Splash Mountain, one of my favorite rides here at the Magic Kingdom. We're gonna be here from park open to park closed, documenting everything that goes on today. It's gonna be a very crazy day, guys. We're gonna try and ride Splash Mountain as many times as we can, but we're also gonna have as much fun as we can throughout the park today, riding every other ride as well. It's gonna be a very long video. I hope you guys are excited because I know I am. Let's go ahead, head on inside the park and get this zippity doo-dah day started. And my goodness, what a gorgeous morning we have here in Orlando today. Good Lord, it is beautiful. Current time is 8:30 in the morning. The park doesn't officially open until 9. Early park entry for resort guests has just started, but we're gonna be waiting in line to rope drop Splash Mountain first thing in the morning. First things first though, after an hour-long drive, I have to use the bathroom.
12 seconds later.
Ah, much better. Now we have a choice to make. Do we go Adventureland side or do we go through Liberty Square? I mean, both ways are kind of equidistant from Splash because it's all the way over there. So, I think I'm gonna go Liberty Square side. We're definitely not gonna be the first ones riding today, but we are going to get on in the morning. All right, they just started the welcome show at the front of the castle. It's almost go time. Wish us luck. Let the Splash Mountain 5K begin. This is absolutely nuts. I have never seen so many people running to Frontierland before in my life.
No running, guys! No running!
You think all these people are going to make something?
Right behind you, counter.
They're giving away free churros over here. What is your name, man? This is the line for Big Thunder, right? That's where we're all going? Well, there goes the queue line sign. I will say, they're doing a great job at organizing the crowds. We have a line for Thunder Mountain over here. We have the queue for Splash over here, which I'm sure is gonna be very long. But oh man, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be the last time we ever see this sign say 5 minutes. And as you guys can see, the Splash Mountain queue is filling up very quickly. We got extremely lucky with our placement in line. You can see everyone over here is getting their last minute pictures with the Splash Mountain sign before they enter the barn. You know, I'm almost 99% sure that Tiana's is going to have a sign warning guests about a 50-foot plunge, but I'm just wondering if it's going to be this foreboding. And here's another thing. I wonder exactly how much of this queue is going to change. Like, are they going to keep the barn and just re-theme the inside? I don't know. Some ding-a-ling tried to steal this sign about a week ago. Needless to say, they caught him, banned him from the park, and returned it. Looks like Brer Frog isn't coming out to play today. They turned off the projection.
so little more. The weather is good, the fishing is fine. Oh, what we do with all of our time. When we sit and think and wear our toes. That's what you ask us, that's what we know. A little bit fun now. A little more excitement, time to be moving along.
Oh man. All things considered, that could have been a lot worse. I've definitely gotten much more soaked on this ride. Everyone's favorite waterfall.
Don't you worry, Mr. Bluebird. I learned my lesson.
You know, all things considered, that could have went a lot worse. Well, here's something that I never thought I'd see, an extended queue set up for a pressed penny machine. Everyone's wanting to get their pressed pennies that say Splash Mountain. I expect the line for pressed pennies is going to be quite lengthy throughout the entire day. And when I say things could have been worse, I mean things could have been really worse for me as far as how wet I got. I've mentioned it on the channel before, but I have worked at Splash Mountain before. On my college program back in 2015, I spent my time here at Splash Mountain, and I had the absolute time of my life. But I'll never forget my very first day working here at Splash Mountain. First day of training, we did a ride-through of me, 3 other trainees, and trainers. We had a full log with a couple of big guys in the back. And the weight distribution, I was sitting in the very front. The water came up and over, like a wall of water came up and over. That was the first thing we did in the morning is we rode Splash Mountain. The entire rest of my first day, I was soaking wet, like to the bone. My shoes were quick. I was that level of wet, that level of soaked. So yeah, I'll take it. Things could be a lot worse. I have several more fun stories to share throughout the video of my time here at Splash Mountain, but man, I'm sad to see it go, but at the same time though, the ride itself isn't going anywhere. They're not changing the track layout, so it's gonna be the same exact ride, just with Tiana. Yeah, I might as well. I have nothing but time. Everyone else is doing it. I might as well grab a few press pennies. All right, it was about, not even a 10-minute wait. Let's go ahead and get this started. All right, so do I just go ahead and start going? Crank it, crank it. Okay, there we go. Now it's going. Got some resistance there. That's 1. Yeah, go, go, go. That's 2. Come on. We got this. 3. 1 more. Come on. And there you go. 4. Whew, nice and toasty. And here they are, 3 pressed pennies from Splash Mountain and 1 for Big Thunder. These are the only ones I'm waiting in line for because the line was relatively short. And check this out, guys. Just after 10 a.m. Splash Mountain, 140-minute wait. And I am 99% sure it's going to get much longer than that. Something else that's going away today that not many people are talking about are the Laughing Place play area over here, right underneath the train tracks by Splash Mountain. Well, I was going to give Big Thunder Mountain a shot, but it's currently a 60-minute wait, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to something else. All right, our lightning lane for Splash Mountain isn't until 2 o'clock, so we're probably not gonna be back in this area until then. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at this crazy queue for Splash Mountain. You can see they're setting up an even bigger extended queue over here. They're trying to make some switchbacks because I think the line stretches down Frontierland. But let's go ahead and take a quick look-see. They have the queue line pretty well organized over here. You can see the queue comes up and over the Splash Mountain Bridge, cuts back this way. They have a gap in the line over here with 2 cast members, and the line keeps going down this way through Frontierland. Let's go ahead and try and find the end of the line. Oh, well, I didn't need to go very far at all. Just before Country Bear Jamboree is where the end of the line is for Splash Mountain. All right, now that the initial morning excitement for Splash Mountain is over, I am hungry. Let's go ahead and see if we can find somewhere to grab a breakfast type item. It really is such a beautiful day in the park. We're making our way into Fantasy Fantasyland, heading on over to Friar's Nook, see if we can grab some breakfast over there. Depends on how long the line is. Ah, yes, we got a breakfast croissant sandwich and some tater toots. Does anyone else really like that sound? That's how you know you're at Disney, when you hear that sound. All right, breakfast from the Friar's Nook was pretty good. Wasn't the best ever, but it satisfied my breakfast craving. Now we're gonna head on over to the Fantasyland train station and finally, after 4+ years, get on the train. I haven't been on the train in so long. It reopened last month. Let's go, guys. It is a very windy day in the park indeed. The weather is beautiful, but it is breezy. In other news, the Ariel meet and greet has just reopened after a very long closure from COVID. You can see it's even available for Lightning Lane as well. So if you want to meet Ariel, you can do so. Another character meet and greet location that just reopened is Pete's Silly Sideshow, where you can meet Minnie, Daisy, Goofy, and Donald. For the first time in a long time, Fantasyland Station.
Oh,
475. The technology that
unidentified users detected in upload conduit area. Scanning. Calculating. Locomotive maintaining trajectory. Intervention not required.
Skies are getting a little bit cloudy. I sure hope it doesn't rain.
disembark. These carrier stores all the way off the platform before unfolding. That will help make room for any new buffalo. And as always, keep an eye on your little ones. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos.
So we made it out here to Tron on the opposite side of Fantasyland to get a new look at the testing and to listen to the new area music that you can just barely hear. A couple days ago they did turn it on. They are testing it, not just the music but also the ride. We're seeing it cycle about every other minute or so. You can hear the trains coming. Look, there goes another one. They are testing this bad boy. You can see some of the interior LED lights following the train through as well. So hopefully later on tonight, we'll be able to come back to this spot and get a good look at the canopy as it's illuminated. But man, I cannot wait for this ride. Cast member previews are gonna start very soon. And you guys already know that as soon as I'm able to, I'm gonna make a testy video for this attraction to give you guys the 411 on what's going on whether or not you guys are gonna fit on this ride. Because this ride has been made for a Chinese audience and they basically just copy and pasted it over here, so we'll see how it fares for Americans, but I'm still excited.
I'm Horak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland.
It is an absolutely gorgeous day outside, a perfect day for the People Mover. And my mom's here, by the way, too. She met up with me. She had some business in Orlando to take care of, so she figured she would pop in.
For the future, right by two of my favorite spots.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Run.
I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
Please keep forward-facing vehicles anchored on oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Alright, let's see if we can get a closer look at Tron over here as we're passing on by. Ooh, there's people on it actually. Yeah, there were people on it. You can see we have a backdrop over there for the test vehicles. We have a warning sign over here and you can see the plaza is just about done. You can see the extended queue has been set up over here with all the different stanchions. We have our walkway that's going to take us over to Fantasyland, and we even have a restroom that's been set up over there. Alright, after getting some pictures on Main Street with my mom, did a little bit of relaxing, rode the People Mover. Now, it's our turn to ride Splash Mountain again, but this time with my mom. It'll be her last time riding Splash Mountain ever, before it becomes Tiana. Ah, well, oddly enough, the extended queue for Splash Mountain isn't all the way out here in Frontierland like it was earlier today. Let's see if we can find the end. It's kind of crazy how the extended queue is pretty much non-existent, unless this is it over here. Did they migrate it over to the other bridge? I think they did actually, because look, there's a line of people going this way. I think they put it out to the bridge. So that extended queue that we saw is actually for Lightning Lane, which is what we have. So we're now in line for Lightning Lane. And as you guys can see, you can walk right into the main queue over there. That's the standby entrance. That's the Lightning Lane entrance. There's no extended queue out this way. You can just walk right in. So the fact that it still says 200 minutes, I don't know. All right, Mom, last time ever on Splash Mountain. Next time you ride it, it's gonna be Tiana. All right, here we go. Taste it, drink it, take it all in. How do you think I feel? Look at me. As you guys can see, no more extended queue, but standby wait 220 minutes. Whether or not that's actually true, I have no idea. I'm not going to stay around and test it right now. We're not going to be back here until closer to park close.
This is Main Street USA.
Bye, Mom. See you later. Safe drive home.
Ride the train. We're currently departing Main Street Station. And if you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry.
Ah, take a look at that. They have dropped it now to a 2-hour wait, 120 minutes. Well, here we are, guys. The final sunsets of Splash Mountain. Not the mountain itself, because, you know, turning into Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So the ride itself is going to stay the same, but you know, final sunset for Chickapin Hill. You guys know what I mean. And see, that's something that people really need to keep in mind, is that the ride itself is not changing. What they're doing is basically just changing up the theme. They're giving it the Maelstrom treatment, where the ride path itself, the drops and everything are going to be exactly the same. It's just going to have Tiana in it. So in reality, Splash Mountain technically isn't leaving. It's still going to be here at Magic Kingdom. I can only assume that these are current cast members that just aren't working today. How awesome is this? Now, let me take this opportunity to tell you guys about my favorite memory of working here at Splash Mountain. It was about halfway through my college program. I was working Fast Pass greeter, and there was a family that came up and they wanted to obviously get on Splash Mountain, but they weren't sure if their daughter was tall enough. She was the cutest little girl I have ever seen. And she looked a little nervous, you know, about being measured. And so I got down on my knee to her level and I measured her on the height stick, and she made it. She barely made it, but she made it. And without hesitation, after I told her that she's good, she gave me the biggest hug. And my heart just melted. It was the cutest thing ever. I will never forget that moment. That was the cutest thing ever, and it's definitely one of my favorite memories of working here at Splash Mountain. And just as a cast member in general, like, I was not expecting this little girl to be so happy to be riding Splash Mountain. It's definitely fun to look back on. Here's a current look at the Splash Mountain entrance area. You can see the standby line over there, 140-minute wait. The standby queue, it's creeping. It's creeping back over here. They may need to set up an extended queue very, very soon. You know, it's wild to me that the entire time leading up to this day, everyone thought that here at the Magic Kingdom, it was gonna be nothing but fighting and anger over Splash Mountain closing, but I haven't seen any of that. No fighting, no anger. I mean, some people are annoyed with the lines, but other than that, everyone's happy. Everyone's celebrating. Everyone's, you know, remembering Splash Mountain and their time on it. You know, this ride has been around for 30 years or so, and a lot of people have a lot of fond memories, and it's just people celebrating. It's an overall positive atmosphere. It's not a negative atmosphere. So, color me surprised. I've been enjoying myself today, just kind of observing everybody from a distance, you know? It's been fun. So I'm outside of Pecosville right now. I'm actually just sitting down on a bench, and I have a tree behind me, so I'm resting my back. So I'm mad chilling right now. But we're about 15 minutes away from the fireworks, and I'm curious if after the fireworks there's going to be a mad rush to come to Splash Mountain. That's what I'm curious about. If people are just gonna come from Main Street all the way over here to Splash Mountain in like a mob. So we'll see. I'm gonna hang out here and we're gonna observe. I will say there are a lot more people heading this way. I've been, you know, kind of standing here observing, and yeah, a lot more folks heading towards Splash. Something else that I've noticed over the last like 30 minutes or so is that every time a log comes down over here, everyone on the bridge starts applauding. So like every 30 seconds it's just applauding coming from the bridge from people coming down. Okay, so one of my friends just texted me and said that they're doing PhotoPass pictures in front of Splash Mountain. So like legit PhotoPass photographers. Let's go over there and see if, you know, we can get some PhotoPass pictures. I walked all the way to the entrance of Splash. It's right here where I was. This is such an awesome photo opportunity. The line's quite lengthy, so I'm gonna get in line. I am not gonna lie, I was not expecting them to do anything like this tonight. This is a pleasant surprise and a really nice thing to do. There is absolutely no way that someone scooped up some water from Splash Mountain and is selling it on eBay for 80 bucks. There is absolutely no way. All right, my friends, current time is 10 o'clock. We are in the final hour of operation for Splash Mountain as we know it, and it is time for our final ride. I have some friends who invited me on to ride with them on their desk. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in the lightning lane and ride it one last time. Plenty of folks out here getting their last minute pictures with the Splash Mountain sign and Brer Rabbit. I'm gonna miss the AC in here. On a hot summer day, the AC in here just hits differently. So long, Brer Frog. And shadowless window. So long, Brer Rabbit. Brer Fox, see you later. Brer Bear, Always my favorite. One last time, here we go! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah! Oh my god! If they get rid of anything on this ride, I hope they get rid of you. No one likes you. Aww. Final zippity doodah. I guess it makes complete and total sense that the very last time I ride Splash Mountain, I get the most wet I've been all day. Like, this is wet, wet. I know it's very difficult to tell on the camera, but this is wet, wet. Wet. One last look at the Splash Mountain gift shop splashdown photos. I wonder what they're gonna do to this particular area. I wonder how much exactly they're gonna change it, because I'm very curious to see what they do. But, oh man, the line still as long as ever for the pressed pennies. We're not gonna partake in that. We are going to just make our way out and say farewell. We are less than 30 minutes away before Splash Mountain closes forever. Let's go ahead and take a look at the queue. I want to see how far it's extended. I want to see what it's going to be like, and we're going to hang back and we're going to watch. Hey, how's it going, man? We're going to see how far it goes, and we're going to see exactly what happens at 11 o'clock when the line closes and they're not allowing anyone else to get into the queue. We're going to see who the final riders are of the day. Things are about to get interesting. We're less than 20 minutes from close, going on 15 minutes from close, and there are a lot more people making their way over here. Holy cow, this is gonna get real interesting real quick. Things have definitely gotten a lot more interesting here out front. I can't even tell where the line's going right now. I think the line's coming out here and going that way, but there's just a mass of people here. And I think there's a group of people hanging out on the side over here who are hopefully, well, not hopefully, who are hoping to be one of the last riders in line. With almost 10 minutes to go until the line officially closes, the leaders need to start stepping in and start organizing people and start figuring out where the proper line is and where the end of it is gonna be. Or else this is gonna be madness at 11. Oh, there goes the end of the line sign. Everyone follow that sign if you're getting in line. Not me, I'm not getting in line. I already wrote it. But still, everyone follow that line. Everyone. Everyone is following the sign guy. Good Lord. It's incredible what a little bit of organization can do. Holy cow. The crowds have dissipated and they've all made their way that way. Alright, so nothing else is happening over here at the moment. Let's go ahead and make our way back that way and try and find where the end of the line is. Just because I'm curious. Well, that actually didn't take very long at all. There is just a mass of people over here trying to be one of the last ones in line. How are they going to cut it off? There's a security guard with... Oh God. Oh God. Oh no. Everyone's trying to be last. Everyone's trying to be last. There's a security guard escorting the end of line guy. I wonder how they're going to cut it off. You got to be in front of this sign if you want to ride.
We gotta get over there.
Everybody was falling still in the
It's incredible how everyone is mobbing the sign guy. Everyone wants to be the very last one. People aren't even getting into a line. They are just moving with the sign guy.
Guys, if you're not in line by 11, you will not ride. I highly suggest getting in line now if you're doing it, or you will not ride.
Oh my God. That is it. The line is cut. The line is cut. That is it. They're not allowing. They are not allowing anyone else to join. Oh, I'm sorry. It is incredible how they have security and managers guarding the last people in line. This is wild. Now that we have a little bit of a clearer picture, here is a look at the wall of managers and security around the final guests. Oh my days. Wow, they have to move with them the entire time. I'm so confused right now. We have these people who are in the end of the line. They're going in, but they're funneling in between two like masses of people. What are all these other people doing inside the queue area? What is happening right now? Where's the line once you're inside? Oh my gosh, so now they're forcing people to move. So yeah, all these people that were standing here, they were in the queue. They were just trying to weasel their way in to be the very back. And now they're forcing people to move. They got security involved. Oh my days. And these folks right here, these two, are the very last ones. These two. And just like that, the queue is shut off. Splash Mountain is closed. There are no more guests. End of an era.
Bye-bye, Splash Mountain.
And just like that, it's done. Brer Fox, Brer Bear, and Brer Rabbit, thanks for the memories. As Brer Rabbit would say, it's time to be moving along. This is just the wildest thing. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Look. It's just, this is not something that I would have ever imagined seeing on the final night of Splash Mountain. This is just wild, guys. Everyone, all the way around, is applauding and celebrating the final riders of the night. It is just non-stop applauses. Oh my God. And now begins the walk back towards the front of the park in a very empty Magic Kingdom. I wonder what Main Street's gonna look like. But you can still hear the applause, goodness me, from all the way over here. It's quite loud. Take a look at this, a very, very empty hub here at the Magic Kingdom, right in front of Cinderella's castle. absolutely perfect for taking pictures. However, I am not interested in taking pictures. It is well after midnight. I have an hour drive home. I am tired. I'm walking right down the middle of an empty Main Street, USA. And so ends a very long and very eventful day here at the Magic Kingdom. Splash Mountain, it's been real fun. I'm gonna miss ya, but it's about time to make way for Tiana. As I said earlier, guys, I'm not too worried about losing Splash Mountain because the ride itself is going to be exactly the same, just with a fresh coat of paint, brand new animatronics, new theme, new story. It's going to be freaking awesome. But today was very, very wild. Definitely a lot of surprises that I wasn't expecting throughout the day as well, with how everything ended with Splash Mountain. But I'm very happy that I was here to experience it, you know? As someone who worked at Splash Mountain, this was definitely a very satisfying day. But anyways, guys, this was a very long video. Let me know that you guys are still here. If you guys are hearing this right now, leave the word splash down in the comment section below to let me know that you guys made it this far. And while you're at it, leave a like on the video to let me know that you guys care and you want to see more content like this in the future, and do appreciate the links that I went through to get this video up for you guys. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video.